That'd be really great because if he could send away...
Maybe this tangerine needs to go.
You wait, buddy. You just wait.
It's a 69.
It's been a while since I've been able to crack a beer on the opening intro.
Yeah,
and you're not even ready.
Shares.
You're not even ready.
What
kind of crap is this? Episode number 37, right? 37 of season 2 is what I...
It's an episode. I don't
know.
know. I don't like how you say that. Episode 37 of season 2.
Isn't that what Truth Beard told us to say? I don't know, whatever.
I don't know. I don't believe her. If that's the way it's season 2, episode 37.
Whatever. Hey, what's our feature tonight, bud? We've
gone back to our local brewery because it's been a while.
It has been a while.
This is fresh as fuck.
Yep.
Packaged 05/09/22.
Hell yeah.
And this is 4 days old.
Yep. I was there. I bought like the last 2 packs that were in the fridge.
Ooh. This is the Tangerine IPA from the Black Bridge Brewery.
Sorry, this is episode 38, not 37.
Damn. Well, still. Season 2, episode 38.
I went there, and that place was freaking packed. And it was so nice to see that they were packed because it's been so long since you've seen gatherings like that. Like, it's almost like surreal when you see that shit. And then, like, going to Blackbeard's was like, oh, yeah, like... in and out quick. No, I seen like a whole bunch of people that I was happy to see. So hey, Kathy and Brent Running, they're probably listening to this episode because they're interested in the podcast. And I gave it to them and I said, hey, we're about craft beer. They love testing craft beer, and they were there when I bought these. So, but anyways, not to take away from Blackbridge Brewery, it was freaking awesome to see that
we need to do like a live show where all these people can come.
Yeah, man.
Like we'll have Crow.
That's it?
Yeah. In the crowd. Just yelling at us.
So, I seen these online, and I was just like, okay, we haven't featured Blackbridge for a long time. These, to me, scream hazy, no?
Yeah, a little bit, but not overly. You know what? I'm just going
Have you ever had...
dirty this glass a little bit. It's not too much, and I like it. Yeah, it's not... It's not hazy. It comes out nice and cold.
But it's not overpowering, but it's got that... It does have that very strong tangerine hit, which
it's a tangerine IPA. Yeah. It's not a hazy IPA. They kept it with just that little bit of tangerine flavor.
But it's citrusy, like nicely. You know, but it's not... I don't know. To me, I think it's freaking fire. I drank my first one, and I was just like, I want to drink them all now. But... that was yesterday, and I didn't really want to drink a bunch.
On a Thursday, because you got to work.
And then I knew we were going to drink it tonight, so I was like, all right, we'll save. But I'm so glad because yesterday I totally ruined my palate. I ate a bunch of hot sauce again, so not good. What do you think, though?
I think it's great. It's got great flavor. And I really want to like it more, but I can think of a lot more beers that we've had that much better.
But do they have that hit a hop on it too?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Have you ever had their like normal IPA?
I don't think.
Man,
I've had it in a long time.
I had one not that long ago. We were at Lucky Charlie's and they had it on. No, did they have it on tap there? Maybe.
Rotate.
I was like, you know what? I've never drinking an IPA.
Oh, was that the time you went to karaoke and you didn't fucking tell me?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you're a shit friend.
Thank you. Why? You just wanted to come there and have a Luke off again?
No.
No.
I need to tell everybody to fuck her gently.
I'm listening. But no. I get their original IPA taste in this beer. Big time.
Well, yeah, it's probably that base with a twist.
Yeah. But like that initial tangerine hit, it doesn't last long, which is good. It's got that like really sweet note right at the very beginning, but then it hits you like a nice hoppy, well-balanced IPA. Is it my favorite by them? No. Of course not. I'm never ever gonna get away from the wheat burst. Not even close. Like even the pineapple wheat burst. Like I mean, those two beers just fire. But I don't know. Love the can though.
Yeah. Well, they always keep their well, a lot of people keep their standard kind of look. They've always got their logo in the middle.
Yeah.
Never go too fancy, but it's nice and easy to pick out, know what you're drinking right away. Oh,
It
I
says
guess
creamy on the side though. But I don't get a creamy.
So there is a bit to read here. I finally figured out.
That was early.
The addition of lactose gives a smooth mouthfeel paired with tangerine to balance out the acidity. It's the perfect pairing to this luxurious beer style.
Mm-hmm. Makes
Short
sense.
and sweet.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah,
And yeah,
creamy,
like-
so
If you want to check out what this looks like, I mean, if you haven't seen our Facebook already, there's the can on unfocused video camera. I don't know why.
limited release. Why are so many?
Dude, I honestly think that breweries do that for like the
It's a seasonal, maybe. It'll be a summer
no,
thing.
what's that word I'm looking for?
Clout.
No. I had it and then it went away. I don't know.
Bullshit. You don't know words.
Yeah, I know. Fuck it.
You make. You know what? Just make up another new word. You do it like.
All the time.
Yeah, exactly.
I should. Yeah.
You were trying to say elementary last episode, and I don't know what you created.
But hey, no, Blackbird is like our hometown brewery. It's only fitting that we got to get their numbers back up because I
Well, yeah,
do
if we
believe,
haven't
I
had
do
the
believe Russell
Uno
Brewing is
IPA.
leading though.
Well, I mean, it helps when
I
they
know,
send
but
us 10
I
different
get it,
beers.
but I'm just saying, Blackbird should be our most tested beer. Plus, it gets the most hits on Beer Lovers of Saskatchewan Facebook.
Yeah, well, like.
Because everyone wants local Saskatchewan beer, right? And there's so many breweries.
But
that we
what I
haven't
just
touched.
saw this week was somebody's post was the Uno IPA saying best IPA ever.
All right, we're getting it on. Easy enough. I mean, in stores everywhere in our town. I really wish the folks down in Cincinnati could try Blackbridge Brewery and just like, this is their beer from where
Well,
they're
surprise, they're just outside the door.
from. Hey. I like how you just opened that. Nice. Let some cool air in. Okay, what do you got for rating?
Well,
That's a hole in the ground with water in it.
it could be a dry well.
Whatever.
I am going to go with. Well, I just left home and I was watching this game. He just scored 2 goals before I left. Mika Zibanejad,
76.
93.
What?
Yeah, I like it, but it's
Wow.
it's still not Idaho 7 for me.
No, definitely not.
It's good though. It belongs in those 9s, I think.
I haven't said his name in a long time. I'm gonna go Alexander McGillney.
You've said his like 2 episodes ago.
No, not
Yeah.
even close.
Yes.
Don't even. I can tell you exactly the last time I had this rating. Anyways, guess it.
89.
Yes.
I
haven't.
was
I
guessing
haven't rated,
that's the number you were going with already.
I haven't rated 89 since Raspberry. No, that was you. Dude, I haven't rated 89 since. Oh my God, I'm still going. Nobody wants to hear this though. Like way past episode 30.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm giving it just under
You
the
must
9.
have had a stretch there where you just used McGillney all the time.
Maybe. I'm going just below the 9s. I mean, it's too close to me to their normal IPA. Not saying I wouldn't rate their normal IPA not any higher or lower than 8 point, or shouldn't say that, any lower than the 8.9. I'm not a big tangerine fan, but I love the initial sweet hit. That's
Are
it.
you a bigger fan of oranges?
Yes.
Same shit.
There's more of a like a freaking. I want to say a lot more sweeter of a hit than a normal orangey taste.
You say tangerines are sweeter than oranges.
I think so.
I think you're just a bitter person.
Maybe. Okay. With all that's going on, like playoffs and all this shit, right? Have you been paying attention to any of the news broadcasts?
Not necessarily.
Okay. There's a famous podcast out there where one of their co-hosts on there is part of TNT's NHL broadcast, right?
Uh-huh.
So there was an incident that happened where they showed the coach for Dallas, and then behind the coach is a woman clearly trying to get on TV, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Like before playoffs started?
No. It was Calgary versus Dallas in Dallas.
Missed this whole thing.
Oh, my God. You got to go. Okay, go to Spit and Chicklets and watch the video. But here's on national television, I do believe TNT is on NBC. I don't know what it is. But it's their American broadcast where they have the panel.
For us.
Where they have the panel and they talk about same shit as what Sportsnet does during the intermissions, right? And they have this scene where the camera's like focused in on the coach of Dallas, and in behind this coach is a woman that I don't really want to say it on the pod, but she's got her a V-neck,
okay, yeah,
right?
I know who that was.
And so he
now.
makes these comments where it's like, yeah, big D, blah blah blah, blah, and they joke about this, and my thought was like, holy crap, I can't believe they said this on national television. And fucking the other side of the thing is, the wife even pointed this out. She said, so let me get this straight. Don Cherry gets canceled because he says,
you people,
about wearing poppies, which is sacred to the War and Remembrance Day. He gets canceled for that, but we got another guy and just start talking about, like, am I wrong here to agree with the whole why the fuck did one get canceled and not the other? Like, I'm not saying Biz should get canceled. I think he's fucking hilarious.
Well, no. Okay, so Hockey Night in Canada, or for the most part, is what Don Cherry was on, right?
Yeah.
They were...
But that's Rogers Sportsnet. Like, you know what I mean? It's like fucking...
Soft. They're soft.
Like, what is going on?
They're soft.
Why
don't
is
want,
there that, like...
They don't want bad publicity because they're like, ooh, this will hurt everything. TNT has so much fucking money, they don't give a shit.
And see that... Oh, man. That so pisses me off. Like, Don Cherry's a legend.
Oh, I know.
And for...
Nothing he did was bad in our mind. I feel like the CBC and everybody was just too worried about their image. TNT could... You know what? It wouldn't take them much to be like, you know what? We'll just R-rate everything. I don't give a shit.
Well, that's the thing. Like, everything has changed. I mean, not just about hockey broadcasting, but I mean, growing up as a kid, it was like The Simpsons come out. Oh, then your parents like, I don't know if you should be watching The Simpsons, right? Like, it's towing the line. But now we have shows like fucking
Big Mouth,
Family Guy, which are available upon the parents' discretion, obviously.
Yeah,
because it's Netflix, it's whatever. But these shows are like the new Norma cartoons, but yet our school systems and so on and so forth, not to get political here, but I mean, everything is soft, right? Because it's like everyone gets a medal, everyone has to finish, nobody loses. But yet we have shows that kids are watching that are 10 times fucking worse than the shows that we grew up watching.
Well,
no?
I was okay with this. So yesterday I went to badminton one of the kids, and no, there's two ends in there.
You're watching some shuttlecock.
They didn't win enough games, so they got sent home early. You didn't continue in the tournament. There was no, here's your medal for coming today. It was...
That actually happened, though?
I don't know if they handed out medals later because we left early, but they didn't make it, so they just sent us home. We got nothing, and I'm like,
I'm going to live and die by the Ricky Bobby's dad's saying, you're not first, you're last. You don't win first, you don't get fucking shit.
Did you ever keep your third or second or third place?
Are you
trophies?
kidding me?
Bullshit, you did.
100% not. My track ribbons and shit? Fuck that.
Well, track ribbons, yeah, because you get 100 of them.
Those participation trophies, I think...
No, but when you got second place in a tournament,
we
a
never
big
got
hockey
shit.
tournament.
We got medals.
Yeah, you kept those.
I don't think I did keep those.
No?
I only kept the trophies, man. Nobody gave a when I was a kid. Nobody gave a shit about medals.
Okay,
man.
but not everything gave trophies to first place.
When you played hockey, where I played, yeah, they did.
Provincial medals in high school volleyball.
Fuck that.
That's all it was. It was
We got a
medals.
banner. We got a banner, or else we threw it out.
Yeah, that was up to you to put your own banner up, though.
Isn't that something?
Yep.
Yeah.
You win, then you got to spend your money to put a banner up.
Dude, have you ever won?
Have you
ever won provincials?
Unless you win the sportsmanship
American
award,
fans.
they give that one to you.
Oh yeah.
We got that.
Now they have the Digger
Free banner.
They have the Digger Award for the hardest working hockey player on the ice.
Digger?
Whatever happened to
The Hustler?
Hustler Award Digger? Come on, it's MVP of the game. Get real. There's one of them.
It's
one
MVP
team.
or Hustler or whatever.
There shouldn't be one on each team. There should be one MVP award for both teams. I don't care if the kid frickin' scored 2 goals and played his ass off and won MVP, or the kid who fucking was just way better than everybody else and scored 10 goals.
I don't know. The Hustler Award for each team has more or less been around for a long time. They've always kind of picked that better
totally grew
player.
up in a different era then. Because quite honestly, it was like you had to be pretty exceptional in tournaments I played hockey in to win the MVP of the game. There was the odd tournament that we went to where there was 2, like one per team, but the opposite coach always picked it.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, I remember the last year that my oldest played hockey, they were getting our coaches to pick their own players, and it was like, oh, this guy hasn't had an MVP
and they spread
award.
it out.
And yeah, bullshit. You're giving false hopes to people. You know what I mean? You're creating softness.
Yep.
Pillows.
Oh, you mean all I got to do is show up, and then I get the medal of being I get the medal that nobody else on the team got?
Yeah. Wow, we're off to a hot start. We're probably going to turn this off now. Shall we?
Somebody's got to say it.
Shall we move?
Move where?
Move on.
To the deck? Outside?
It's raining out. We can never, ever just get warm weather. It has to either be snowing or overcast and chilly or just plain cold and sunny, or like the pre-summer where it's like, hey, we're warm for a few days and then just shit on you.
Coming from the guy who last week got to sit in their fucking air-conditioned office all week while
Fuck
some of us were
you.
working for you with no air conditioning.
You shut up. You have air conditioning in your truck, so shut up.
No, it wasn't working.
That's your own fault. Take your truck into the shop and then fix it, you dickhead. I see a beer that I want to drink next. That bad boy. Right there. Yeah. Let's move on. Is this a new brewery alert?
Yes, it is.
Hell yes. We are closing in on 200 breweries? No, 100 Canadian breweries. Is this Canadian? Can you guys imagine that?
Yes.
We're close to 100 different craft breweries.
This isn't a new one, damn it.
What?
It's just not their normal
What the fuck are you talking about? We've never had Boombox Brewing.
Oh, okay. This is a contract brew. Because I had read Boombox on the box all the time, and then on it says brewed at Parallel 49. So
nope, it's not Parallel 49. It's brewed at Parallel 49.
That's what I just fucking said. Roll the tape back 10 seconds. Holy fuck! Oh my god! Get the shit out of your ears.
Hey, you get the shit out of your ears.
It's grease. I was under trucks greasing all day. There's grease in my ears. Actually, you should have seen it. I came out from under the one truck and I had a big line of oil across my forehead.
What did you hit?
Well, no, I'm
cracking this. Fuck it.
I pulled off the oil cap and I was climbing out from under the truck and I passed it over my head and dripped it right across my forehead.
Yep.
Yeah, I had 2 of these already.
They're good. Okay, so I'll read this one. This is called the Arcade Glow. And it's got kind of the old school startup Nintendo screen kind of look on the front. I like it.
No, it's an arcade machine.
Oh,
Look a little closer. There's the toggle handle kind of to the left, the 4 buttons on the right.
And my eyes
It's
are bad.
a whole arcade unit.
So
and the
like
arcade
we said,
glow.
this is from Boombox Brewing Company out of, I would assume, Vancouver.
Yeah, it was brewed by the Parallel 49 in Vancouver, so I'm hoping the Boombox themselves is in Vancouver. It's my guess. But it is a new brewery. It's their recipe.
Maybe they don't have.
Just dipping their
maybe they
their
don't have the
toes.
resources to be able to mass produce a beer, right? Maybe there's a good demand for it. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Fuck it. Just controlling the recording system. What are you looking up?
Oh, I'm just trying not to lose out on
Cards?
Yep.
You're such a dork. Actually, dude, we'll get into cards in a second.
Did you?
here.
Okay, I was gonna say, did you see those 2 cards that I got? They're pretty fucking
I
sweet.
didn't
looking.
actually. I was
It's in the
let's
chat.
talk
It's
about
in our
this.
chat,
Yeah,
though.
I know. Let's talk about this. Yeah, Hef said something about it. See, you
They're
like
cool looking. They're not really highly sought after, but they're.
Man, this has got another sweet taste to it, eh?
Mm-hmm.
So this is what, a pale?
Just a pale ale. Like, it's not trying to be too much, doing a lot, but it's got that nice
I like
round pale ale
and
hoppy flavor.
it doesn't have a bitter aftertaste. You know, I don't know if it's.
You're all about that aftertaste.
I am. I love
it's
it.
like
Dude,
it's
that
like your
sells me
number one thing when you're rating a beer.
100%.
Feels like
100%. There has to be a good, strong, awesome, not bitter tasting aftertaste for me to like take a craft beer and say, I want to go out and I want to buy more of this shit. Because there's multiple times where we'll record an episode. The next day, I'm like, okay, I'm having beers tonight. I'm going to go find that beer we had on the show last night because I love it.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, sometimes when it comes to these guys that are coming up on the show, they are extremely hard to find. You can't find them unless they're in Alberta or BC.
Yeah.
Thank God that everyone started stocking Hell's Basement because, quite honestly, I've held on to these beers for a few.
I mean, we
couple
could have
months.
gone up the street and got
Right.
more, but
And now everyone in Swift has got Hell's Basement. Thank fucking God. But no. Back to the whole Parallel 49. I think that one beer ruined my jam, I guess you could say, for Parallel 49. There was that one beer we tested. It was just outrageous. Was it not the Tukes of Hazard, maybe?
oh, well, that was like
Where
a
it was
double
like a
super
9,
strong.
Yeah, it was like
yeah.
a 9 point something. I can't remember. He's pulling out the Bible right now.
The Bible.
So
Man, this-
I'm really glad that these guys get an opportunity to brew at the same company, but the only thing is, like, once you see Parallel 49, because we've had 2 beer, I think.
We've had 3. The Trash Panda. Whoa, holy fuck. The Trash Panda, which was good.
You've got to show.
Trash Panda was a hazy IPA, I believe. And I know I like that one. And then Medusa.
I just spit all over the wall.
Trash Panda was way back in our season 1, episode 26.
And what do we rate that, though? Because I kind of...
Trash Panda?
Yeah.
Specifically, that one was pretty good. Here, look at that. Children. Don't have them. Wow. Trash Panda 9.2 and 9.1.
Wow.
My 9.2, your 9.1.
I think, dude, we gotta bring back another episode where we bring back beer.
Parallel 49. Oh, bring
Well,
revisit beer.
I know we can still get Trash
Tukes
Panda.
of Hazard 7.1 and 6.1.
Yeah, that was such a
Chug
strong-
rating 2
Oh,
out of
God,
5.
We're idiots. I don't know. The more I drink this Arcade Glow, the more I kind of would be keen to
And the
have another one.
the Medusa 9.5 and 9.2. So, yeah,
I'm gonna put my foot in my mouth right now.
the Tukes of Hazard was just a pretty strong beer.
I think Medusa, that was the one that I kept the can up above my cupboards upstairs for the longest time. I see it from time to time because that was just recent, was it not? Yeah, that was an episode, or that was in season 2.
20. Season 2, episode 20, so it wasn't that far away.
Dude, we're closing on 100 episodes. That's crazy. So you got enough in you to rate this? This motherfucker.
I
Can't believe I did that. See, I took a haul off my vape.
Spit on the wall?
I took a haul off my vape, and it was like stuck in my throat. And then took a swig of beer, and I was like, uh-oh. Right, good thing I missed the sticker wall.
Let's use Nikita Kucherov.
88. No. 87.
Nope.
86.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll match you. I will match you 86. I like I said, I like the sweetness, man. And how it's not stupid bitter at the end. Dig it. It's been dug.
Can you dig it?
The whole before we dive into the fucking hockey cards quick. Before we were talking about like the shows and so on and so forth, do you think commercials have got a lot more extreme now?
How so?
Well, I mean, it's like, I know some people might not read it the same way, but the Old Spice commercial where she's like, where he's like, your mother has to go. She uses all my body wash, and she like walks out, squirts the last bit, and she's like, we're out.
I literally
That's
just
totally
saw that one.
Yeah, that's totally a sexual reference. Do you know what I mean? It's I don't know. Do you think that like that shit would have never passed when we were kids?
Why?
Dude, come on. On our TV networks and shit like that? Come on.
Smoking. Do you remember like smoking commercials and shit?
I don't, actually.
Like, they were crazy.
Really? Smoking commercials?
Like, smoking and drinking commercials were always the craziest. Bud Light has the best commercials.
I thought Budweiser did. Budweiser.
No, the Bud Light swear jar.
Oh,
That's the best one.
Okay, I'll get
in the office.
Yeah. All right.
Can I borrow a pen? What? Can I borrow a fucking pen?
That's true. All right, so
Cards.
cards.
Is
Let's
that where
talk cards. Let's talk hockey cards, baseball cards.
I literally.
I don't remember ever fucking collecting any other cards other than NHL, WHL, or CFL cards.
See, I never really collected a lot of CFL in the time. There was a big gap. Well, I inherited some old cards.
Mind the gap, not a chive ad.
I inherited some old cards in which I got like retro OPG cards.
Peachy kicked ass. Do
you? I have a Joe Theismann card for the Toronto Argonauts.
Okay.
So after Joe Theismann had, well, I don't remember what his season was like with the Toronto Argonauts, but he went on to the NFL. And then in the NFL, Joe Theismann has one of the biggest highlights ever, where he broke his fucking leg.
Ugh.
Like, in half.
Did they make a card of it?
No. Well, they might have.
They made a card of him breaking his leg.
They probably did, but I have the Joe Theismann Toronto Argonauts card.
And? What's it worth?
I don't know. I'm just holding it.
Do you have a few cards like that where you just hold, like, you don't know the value of, but you know that it could potentially be worth money?
Yeah, maybe.
Dude,
like, because I have a whole set of like CFL cards where like 90% of them are names that I don't know. Joe Theismann was the only one that jumped out at me.
I don't even recognize that name.
Oh my God.
100%.
Heffley's mad.
Whatever.
I mean, it was.
He continued to collect his NBA cards. Fucking.
It was years ago.
Yeah.
Those NBA cards are fucking sweet, though. Like, I've never
in my come years with like the little jersey fucking.
Yes, that is. That's
wicked,
one.
though,
That's
man.
one of the ones I won last night.
You don't know what it's worth though, or the grading on it and shit?
I haven't cared to look at it.
100% no, because they open it up with like their rubber gloves and shit.
So you have to send them in, and it costs you like $50 to grade it. So you want your card to be. Yeah.
There was like 3 main brands of hockey cards, or sports cards back in the day. There's Upper Deck, Peachy, and what was the third one?
Tops. But
Fuck.
you're only and that's your problem. You're only a hockey card person.
I know.
Panini is a name. Is the big name.
I want to say that there was like WWF cards too, was there not?
There are again.
There is?
Yeah.
Okay,
Panini is doing those as well.
for my 30th birthday, that's like a long time ago. My buddy gave me it used to sit right here at Jersey. I think it's actually behind this wall, but it's a Coopertown Cal Ripken Jr. fucking special edition jersey. Actually, it's not behind there because it's actually put away. But anyways, and he gave me one of his first year's cards in the whole fucking plastic case, and he's like, just hold on to that, and it's still sitting in my garage.
In the plastic case, or is it
like it's thick, man? Like it's screwed together and everything, right?
Does it have a grating in the top?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's
so
just,
he put it in that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But here's the thing, I was a huge collector of hockey cards back in the day.
Wait. Stop where you were.
Yeah.
You said it was in the garage?
Yeah, but it's in a bucket or like a tub. So I don't know what condition it's in right now. Stupid of me, right?
It gets fucking cold out there.
Yeah, but it's in a compressed case.
It gets fucking cold out there.
That's not good?
It's not airtight. Does it have rubber seals?
No. Fuck.
It's outside in the cold condensation.
That sucks.
Can create. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it might still be fine.
I'll find it and I'll fucking look at it. But it's when I'll never forget it. The first like big card where I was like realized that people held on to cards for years to make tons of money off them, because like the whole Gretzky rookie card, man. I probably had the O-Pee-Chee set with that card in it. I'm not shitting you. My brother had a whole box full of O-Pee-Chee cards, and there was like a whole, from Yari Curry to like McTavish, like the whole Oilers team of that whole era. And I'm old enough that when I was collecting cards would have been the time that was circulating, right? So I remember this would have been like, I would have been 16, 17. I can't remember the age, but there was a goaltender in the WHL who was like smashing records. His name was Dan Blackburn. He played for the Kootenay Ice, and he won multiple years of goaltending. And I was like, oh my God, I got to get his rookie card because that's going to be worth so much fucking money. My buddy Chris collected cards at the time. He's like, hey, I got a Dan Blackburn Kootenay rookie card. I was like, can I have it? And he sold it to me for $20. I put it in one of those cases, and I held on to it for so many years. He made the NHL, played for the Rangers. Something happened with his hand where he had to retire after 2 seasons, and I was just devastated. I was like, that was the first card that I put away, and I was like, this is going to be worth huge bucks.
It was going to be good.
And then he shits the bed. Fuck. Anyways, that's my story of cards. I have another one that's pretty cool, too.
Well, I was going to
bring... the boys will laugh.
I was going to bring you an Yzerman card, but...
Yzerman.
I found him in my collection. I was just scrolling through some of the ones. I was like, oh, look at that. I got one. Maybe I should bring that for him.
Are sports cards
just
back?
Give that straight to
is that what we're getting at? Is sports cards back?
It seems to be a thing now with like live streaming and stuff. That's the part of it where literally you pay somebody else to open your packs. Some people pay them to open entire packs.
So were you aware of this before? Had mentioned any of this shit?
Yeah, I've seen some of it a lot
before. And you
were
already involved in this or no?
I hadn't jumped into any of it, but knowing like a lot of them were you never knew where they were, and I never really jumped in to research them. I've watched them open stuff and find big cards all the time, but for the most part, when like a lot of it is scrolling on TikTok, you find them in their wherever, who knows, right?
Yeah.
Like the one we're in is Canadian. Like it's all Canadians.
But I thought he was saying that somebody overseas opens these things with like the latex gloves.
No, this guy is in Toronto.
Oh, right.
Yeah, this guy's in Toronto.
You got a lot of trust in a guy who's just sitting there opening up cards because you paid him to open up these cards. That's crazy, man.
Well, but that's why it has to be live. So it has to be a live thing. So when he's opening those cards, you have paid for like there's base cards. Base cards are tens of thousands. They're in every pack, more or less, right?
Mm-hmm.
Base cards, they don't do anything with. the rare cards, something that's worth something, those are the ones he holds on to for you and then ships them however often. Every couple weeks.
So you got cards coming right now because last night they were opening
Last night I got 2. I got one the other while ago. I've only ever bought into like, that was my 3rd. So I've, out of 3, I've hit 2 times. Well, 3 cards and 3 buys technically.
Wow.
But their values are all different. The first one I got might not be what my buy-in was. And it all depends. Like
the one you got last night is definitely more.
It all depends. Like he is, they're cool cards. You also need to find the select buyers and stuff sometimes, and it all depends on how that player does.
Right? What happened to those?
You have
little
a rookie
stores that were like in the malls that had like the card collections and the memorabilia. You have to go like I know there's one in Saskatoon.
I did go to one in Regina recently, and I bought a box from.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome, man.
And he had singles cards and stuff. I didn't sit there and look at them because I was there with family and kid kind of running around. So I was like, I wasn't going to waste a lot of time.
Your kid's like, oh, how about that, McDavid? You're like, listen, son, that's his 3rd year in the league. It doesn't have any face value. They're asking $10 for that card. Fuck it.
Exactly. Well, I was just in Walmart, just kind of looking at the card section. There was a young kid with his mom, and he was just kind of like, grabbing a box and looking at it and trying to figure out what box, like a good box, $40 box worth of cards.
Shaking it.
He was looking at it and trying to decide which one he wanted, and I was...
Get out of my way.
No, I almost wanted to be like, if you really want to make money on this, you should grab a basketball one. Hockey cards are nothing.
You don't.
It sucks.
You don't give that information out.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. We moving on. Let's go international because we waited this long to hit the shift beers button.
Okay.
Hold on.
This is your welcome to your Shift Beer of the Week, brought to you by our friends at Shift Beers Podcast. ShiftBee.rs.
I'm better than Chris. We're bringing back an American brewery that we haven't had on for a while, and they finally got some back into town here, and I'm actually excited because I don't think they had all that good of a rating when we brought them on last time, but this is a really dark-ass beer, and I've already drank one.
So you already know it's good.
I can't remember. Not going to lie, it was about 4 a.m. in the morning when I had this. And my buddy was like, hey, you got a craft beer testing podcast? I'm like, hell yeah. So I brought him down here, let him sit in your seat, put the headphones on. He's like, this is fucking awesome. And he was like all about it. So we went upstairs and dove into a couple of Hell's Basement and these guys. So this is...
Is that all you got?
I don't give a shit. I've already had one. I'm good.
Wow, my weight rate, like this...
Okay, so I'm
when you
going to
see
butcher
this
this
cup
name.
to a normal can, covering it up so they don't see.
Where do you bring... Oh, yeah. Nice.
You would think that that's half, but apparently these cups are bigger than they look.
They are. So, I'll show the camera. I'm going to butcher this name. Hands down, it's called DC Brow, right?
I don't know. That to me, that is the only way to say it.
So this is called the Penn Quarter Porter. It's just a normal, robust porter from Washington, D.C., 5.5% alcohol. It says Penn Quarter is most famous for Ford's Theater, where President Abraham Lincoln was
Not
assassinated.
President Ford?
Right. Where President Abraham Lincoln was assassinated, and his coat and hat can still be seen to this day. Wow. Anyways, yeah. Fairly basic can. What do we got here? Did I already say 5.5? Yeah. So it's really dark. And
Well,
I
you
know
were too busy reading.
I know Shift Beers said to us on their pod saying, "Oh yeah, it's a generic fucking stout, blah blah blah." This
Porter.
to me, no. On the last time we
It's a
tried
porter, though.
I know. The last time we tried a stout from America, it was like, "Oh, this is generic." This is same thing. Just a standard stout for us here in Saskatchewan.
No, I feel like this one is so much smoother.
It's smoky.
And creamy.
Smoky.
You missed it. You were too busy reading. Like,
What'd you do?
my like.
You like it?
Yeah.
I don't mind it, but it's not like... Actually, I shouldn't say that. It's probably one of my favorite tasting porters that I've had in a long time. But I'm not a porter drinker. I just like how this tastes. Like, it's to me, it's smoky. I like it.
Oh, I had burnt ends today.
It's a good palate cleanser for what's coming next.
Maybe.
Play the jingle one more time.
This is your welcome to your Shift Beer of the Week, brought to you by our friends at Shift Beers Podcast. ShiftBee.rs.
For those of you who don't know who Shift Beers are, they are our brother, family, sister, whatever podcast down in Cincinnati, Ohio. They shout us out all the time, and yeah, we love those guys. They do the same thing we do. They drink beer, craft beer on the show. They're from the industry though, so they are way smarter than us, but we're way cooler because we're from Canada.
Brian's smarter than us. I'll
Brian.
agree that Brian's smarter than us. He's a chemist.
Brian
pretty
doesn't
much.
listen to the podcast, but Chris and Josh, when you're listening to this, just tell them I got a .92 KD now. Fuck them. 0.89, sorry. That's all you got to say. Good beer. What are you thinking? Hold on, let me put this in my phone first. Jesus Christ.
I'm giving more credit to this because I'm not as much of a porter fan as I am like pale ale kind of fan. So this gets extra points because it's a different style. But I'm going with a Stamkos for this.
What?
Yeah, I like.
Man, you shocked the shit out of me with that. 9.1 you're giving this porter.
Yep. Yeah, making us burpy.
Right? Carbonation. We're ending the episode on a lot of dark beers. Anyways. What to do?
You act like you're making a chess move.
No, I have a number in mind.
And who the player is what you're thinking?
Yeah, kind of. Here, let me see if I can stump you a little bit.
Shitface McGee.
That's not even a player.
Yes, it is.
Let's go. Come on. Load. My fucking internet's been shit. I don't think I can see in the nines. Not even close. It's unfortunate.
You're looking for an 85 that isn't Peter Klima.
Ooh, close.
So an 86 that isn't Nikita Kucherov.
Nope.
So it's an 84.
Yeah. What? Grabowski?
Mikhail Grabowski
Mikhail Grabowski?
with the
84.
Minnesota Wild.
Really? Yeah, I'm going 84. Not a Porter fan, man. Gotta say. I don't know. That's just personal preference. But as far as a Porter taste-wise, I think this is high up on my rating. You got to finish the whole the styles thing. Because I noticed when I was uploading shit that fucking to the cloud or the drive or whatever like that, you had this whole like styles thing. You got to like episode or beer number 121, I think, or something stupid. But I will say, not the ratings don't show this. Probably not on my end. Maybe they do. I don't know. But out of the DC Brau beers that we've tested, I think we have what's it called? The Patriot, I think, is one of them. He's looking it up. It's in the American section. I want to say this is one of my higher rated and most favorite DC Brau beers. That's for sure. But who knows? Are you looking at? You got it? You got the American section?
No.
It's at the back.
Yeah, well, yeah, I went to the very back.
That'll be overseas.
How about the Public?
The public, right?
Or the Imperial? Those are the other two we've had.
What did they're pretty close to each other, no?
48 and 50, yeah.
Okay.
Back in
Season
season 1. 48 Imperial, 74.69.
Nice.
And
That's what she said.
$59.56. So, their best rated beer.
Hands down. I like it. I like it a lot better than the shit we were testing by them. But the only thing is, these beers have traveled lots, right? Because they clearly are part of a craft brewing club. Is how our store here got them.
Yes.
So
Washington, D.C. So Washington, D.C., though. It's not the Washington just south of B.C.
No, this is all the way on the eastern seaboard.
Yes. A little further traveled.
Did I ever tell you the story about
No.
my Andy Moog
Oh.
hockey card? That, like, we had this, like, swap meet that would go on in Weimark School. I would have been in grade 8, and every one of my buddies were, like, collecting all these fucking cards. And we'd always, like, trade them. It'd be like, oh, I got a Paul Coffey. I'm going to fucking trade. I'll trade you for, like, a Sergei Makarov, right? We had this huge thing. So I had this, like, card of Andy Moog making this blocker save for the Boston Bruins. And it was, like, I had 5 of these cards. So I took a fucking black pen, and I signed it Andy Moog, and I was so proud because I made it look so good. And I brought it to my school, and I was like, I remember this kid. I'm not going to say his name, not that he'd ever listen to this, but I'm not going to
Overpaid the fuck out of this card.
He gave me. I'll never forget. It was Esa Tikkanen, a Craig McTavish, and a Yari Curry, like, trios card.
And he signed Yari Curry on
No, he
it
didn't
in
sign
his own
shit,
hand.
but he was just like, how did you get to sign? I was like, well, me and my dad, we were in Saskatoon at the preseason game, and we seen Boston play, and I went down to the tunnel and got him to sign it. Fucking Boston never played Saskatoon, get real. But, I mean, it was funny. But I got a sick card, which probably ended up in the garbage. Anyways, my story.
You're terrible.
All right, let's switch gears. Let's go to Semi-Loco. Yeah, let's do it. We always love bringing these guys on.
I mean, it's the
they
next
support our
closest to
podcast so good, and they make really good beers. And I've also had one of these, and they are good.
They also make root beer and iced tea now.
And we're also going to be doing a show there soon. So,
this is Southern Alberta, so let's talk crops. The hardiest of cereals, rye outperforms all other crops on infertile, sandy, or acidic soil, or on poorly prepared land. Nature can be a ruthless machine on the bald prairie, but our farmers have learned to rise against the machine. This tough little grain adds character and complexity to our beer, bringing bready and spicy notes to a classic rye style. Rise Against the Machine is our tribute to autumn, hardworking harvesters, and the rich agricultural heritage of Medicine Hat. So yes, this is the Rise Against the Machine.
So before we play, oh shit!
Copyright infringement.
Let's crack these bad boys.
Is that what you were trying to do for music today?
No, actually, I was trying to do the X-Files intro because it's Friday the 13th and scary as shit today. Because if you didn't pay attention in the chat, there's apparently like some weird shit going on in our city today.
Because 2 homeless guys appear.
3, actually. That doesn't happen in our town.
Yeah, they
Smell
do.
it.
There's been
Smell
people
it.
with dogs.
Just smell the
at
beer.
Surf Current Mall.
I dig. It's got a better taste than the DC Brow. Even though it's a rye ale.
You know what? Being a rye ale compared to a porter, I feel like those are 2 very close beers.
Mm-hmm. I like it. Not by much.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I'll give you my rating right now because I've already had it. Sid the kid.
So 87
Yeah, man.
and a half.
I'm not giving it a half. I like how Hell's Basement does a play on things. It's like they have Pilling Me Softly. They have Rye, like Rye, R-Y-E, Against the Machine. They also have...
What did you say again?
Rise. Sorry.
R-O-Y-E?
R-Y-E. Is it not?
Oh.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
I heard you say an O.
No, not a no. There was another one that they had to play on. Oh, One Shot Left was about the band from Metasnap.
Is it One Shot Left?
Yep. Which you butchered a few episodes later. Plus, they're super nice guys and they have a wicked ass brewery. I can't wait to go there to do a show because they have like beers coming out that are a fresh style, maybe? I don't know.
You know something?
No, I don't know.
No, you don't.
I'm just shooting shit on my ass.
Shooting shit out of your ass? Man, go see a doctor.
All right, what are you looking up here?
Oh, I'm just...
You're searching players to try to stump me.
No.
Oh.
What
What do you think of this, though? It's really rich, huh?
Trying to think.
The thing, like, the one thing that I really like is that these guys did this beer, and now these guys do this beer. Right? So Hell's Basement takes product from Alberta, southern Alberta, right? To make this beer isn't that what you were saying?
It doesn't necessarily say that. They're kind of just tipping their hat to the southern Alberta producers. It doesn't straight up say this crop came from here.
Yeah, but you got to think that maybe...
You would hope so,
they
think
pulled
so.
some strings.
Well, yeah, they're
The thing I was
likely
pointing
going
at
to try
was
to
that-
get from, like, a local malt producer or something.
Yeah,
Like,
not
there
to
are
take
a few of them.
Not to take away from Hell's Basement, but our friends at 9 Mile did the same thing with the number one Durham. They're from the southwest part of Saskatchewan. They pulled Durham from Gull Lake, Saskatchewan, right? I'm kind of thinking that Hell's Basement kind of did the same kind of deal because the guy is like very, very proud of where they come from, right?
Yeah.
So, what do you got?
I have Marion Hossa.
81.
Yep.
Really? I thought you were going higher, man. Not disappointed. Understandable.
No, I think I got more like this and the DC Brow. I felt they tasted quite a bit the same in a lot of ways, but the DC Brow had that like nice chocolate flavor
Yeah.
that a porter would usually have.
See, I don't know. I thought it was a lot more bitter. I don't know.
Not more bitter. The bitter. It's always the bitter.
By man, it's big. Oh shit! Fuck.
What?
I was typing in the next beer we're gonna do.
Oh.
Okay, what happens tonight? Do you think Calgary
This was
beats?
World Beer Cup Silver Award though, for a rye
Yeah,
beer.
and you're fucking rating it lower than a fucking Nomad's beer.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Their judges didn't know shit. They need to hire me.
Yeah, like they're gonna hire some podcast Joe Blow from Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. You're from Saskatchewan.
Do you think? Okay. Do you going back to the NHL? Do you think that the whole playoffs are rigged? Like, do you think that the referees are calling certain games a different way?
No.
Fuck you. Have you been watching?
They are different referees. There's a lot of different referees,
Ugh.
and their discretion is all different.
I seen fucking teams get away with murder last night when it was Edmonton, LA, and then not even fucking 2 hours earlier, seen everything fucking called one way.
Okay, so do you think that the same referees on the 2 hour earlier game were able to travel
Well,
all
if
the
you're
way
saying
to
they're
LA
interchangeable and they're reffing one game here and one game on this series, no, that whole fucking Tampa Leaf series has been absolute trash. It's almost like they have a script. They're like, okay, Tampa has to win this game. Toronto has to win this game. Tampa has to win this game. Toronto has. It's been the same way.
So,
Other than the Colorado and fucking Nashville series.
yeah, but there was less
it
games to even
basic-
watch.
If they had the refs that were going on with the Toronto Tampa series, that game would have went to, or that series would have went to 6. Get real. There was fucking a whole bunch of shit going on in the Colorado games that wasn't being called. That was like, what? And then there's like
You
fucking
think
bullshit
that like a
fucking
penalty
calls.
here or
I'm
there
not
was
even-
enough
dude,
to
I'm-
let the Nashville Predators take 2 extra games?
Yeah, probably. Okay.
If you say
Let me-
they missed
back
that much
off the mic for
penalties,
a
the
second.
penalties were both ways.
Let me play a little advocate here. That whole fucking scenario where Nashville takes Colorado to overtime. I think what was it, game 3? And fucking there was a few times where it was like, that wasn't called. Toronto has an opportunity last night to close out the series in 6. There wasn't even a legitimate penalty on this play, and they give Toronto a penalty.
Yeah, there was.
Fuck you, there was.
Did you watch it?
I did
Live?
watch the whole... dude,
Yeah.
I was watching the entire... I was so mad. I'm not even a Toronto Maple Leaf fan. And I was pissed. It was fucked, man. I swear to Christ that they're purposely doing this for, like, not only TV ratings, but, like, to cause uproar.
In those
other
final 5 minutes, they committed those penalties.
Not the first one. Fuck no.
Yes.
Not even close. There was no fucking high stick there at all.
He got hit in the face. It doesn't matter that it wasn't you that caused it necessarily, like straight in the face. It happens. First of all,
Hedman
your
literally-
stick got up that
Hold on.
high, and then shit happens.
Before you start yelling in the mic, Hedman literally lifted his stick up and it smacked him in the face.
No, he didn't.
100%.
No.
Look at the
It
video.
needs to
Look
be
at the video.
100% the motion of Hedman's stick to
It
be
was
given
100%.
up. It was not. There was extra
Dude.
push on the other guy's end.
Not even close. Look at the video. Look it up right now while we're talking.
No.
Because you're wrong.
No, that
100% you're wrong. Hedman literally lifted his stick, it smacked him in the mouth, and he got a penalty for it.
yeah, because
Not a-
Hedman intentionally
I'm
lifted
gonna
this
pull it
guy's
up.
stick to put it into his
I'm gonna
own
pull it up.
fucking face.
100%. 100%.
No. You're fucking retarded if that is how you think it went. He's lifting his stick, so his stick is not on the fucking puck. Like the
Just
literal
wait, just wait.
intent of the game, get him off the puck.
Just wait. I'm
No,
pulling-
waste people's time for that stupid shit. You're one of those people.
No.
You are one of those people
No.
that make hockey hard. Nobody wants to watch it anymore because of people like you
Good.
complaining
I
about
hope
the
so.
refs and that stupid shit.
That penalty last night was an absolute disgrace to the NHL. 100%.
You're a disgrace to the
100%.
No.
Yes. I'm going to make you laugh in a second if I pull up this.
Like the only thing worse. Like
Go on.
soccer players. Man,
I knew you were
do I want to go into soccer
I
players?
knew you were going there.
Like the soccer players that grab the guy's hand and throw it in their
dude, they
face,
took all
which
the
is
videos down.
completely
There
off.
we go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, you watched 30
No.
seconds of video and were like, oh, wait, it wasn't as
Neil,
obvious
let's
as
see.
it
Let's
looks
see
like.
what I was on. Ready? Let's tap the back of my screen. Come on, you fuckhead.
How about just swipe up from the bottom of your fucking phone like a normal person?
Look, Instagram, Toronto Maple Leafs. I was trying to find the video. They took it off their site.
Look at fucking YouTube. There's 100 videos posted
I
by
know.
private people.
But
You're the one who wanted to prove the point, but you're like, oh, Toronto's... Like,
Well,
Toronto's Instagram doesn't show penalties. They show their goals. They show the final score. They just don't get so hyped up about the final score post.
I thought it was absolute bonkers.
No.
Yes. Game number.
There's
what was it,
incidental
6?
shit all the time. You have to have control of your stick. If you're trying to play the puck on the ice and a guy lifts your stick and you allow it to get up to somebody's fucking face, you're not playing the fucking game.
Trust me, dude.
Put your puck on the fucking stick. Put your stick on the fucking puck.
Keep your stick on the ice.
Yeah, look at that. Use your own advice.
No, the thing was like, obviously you didn't watch the game, right? You know what I'm
Yes,
talking
I
about.
did. I watched
Listen
that
to me.
part.
I'm not trying to say that
You
I'm
were
not-
logged on to fucking Warzone before I was.
What? That was the Edmonton Oilers game, by the way.
No, the Edmonton
Yes,
Oilers.
it was
No,
after the Leafs game. Yeah, 100%.
No. I was watching the Leafs game, and then I came down to play. And then after we played games last night, I went up to finish the Oilers game.
I'm trying to find it right now.
You're
Okay, I'm
silent
not-
because you're wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. I'm watching the highlight right now.
No, because the Edmonton Oilers game was.
Oh yeah, maybe. No, yeah, 100%. Maybe you're right. 8 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
The game starts at 7:30ish. But I'm telling you right now that was a fucking suspect call. Like there was no reason for that. Oh yeah, they don't even show it. 100% they don't on the highlights. We'll get to the bottom of it afterwards. But we have one more beer to go. Did we rate these? Yeah, we did. We are bringing back a brewery from Revelstoke, Saskatchewan. Oh my god, I just about fucked it
Revelstoke,
up.
Saskatchewan. They're coming back.
Revelstoke, British Columbia, Alberta.
Yeah, but
British Columbia. My geography's off. Why am I talking in a high voice?
No, yeah, a golden observes Alberta time, but Revelstoke,
Isn't that fucked up?
right? Golden, BC, and then Revelstoke is further into BC, and they
You know what BC stands for?
big cock.
Bring cash.
Oh,
Right?
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Or just British Columbia. I don't know. Here we go. Whoa, did you hear that? Way to drop a bunch. Okay, by the way, I had to like mop up your side of the fucking studio. It was full of like... And that's not a fruit fly flying around, it's a gnat.
Oh, are you sure?
100%.
How do you know? Did you catch one and observe it
I
under
did.
a microscope?
I checked its sex.
You checked
Holy shit.
its sex, and that makes it a gnat instead of a fruit fly?
So we're drinking Mount Bigby's Cream Ale. Brewed in Revelstoke, BC. It's a 4.7% alcohol, a delicious fruity beer with a subtle honey flavor. Sorry. This golden ale has crisp, clean finish.
12 IBUs.
I thought this was gonna be a fucking dark beer.
All natural preservatives. No, all natural, no preservatives.
I legitimately thought this was gonna be a dark beer.
That's what I thought too.
It's golden.
I haven't peed that color in a while.
Yeah, I want to say 2 mornings ago.
Nope.
It smells good. Not the your
I managed to not spit that all back out. But
yeah, like me, I spit all over the wall. Okay, anyways, off the rails. We haven't had Mount Bigby in a few episodes.
yeah.
I
Well,
think
these
this
are the last.
This is the last one.
That was
yeah.
it. I've got Yukon hidden away though.
You have more Yukon.
Still
coming.
have some barrel aged.
By the way, I have a specialty Nokomis beer upstairs that I was contemplating bringing on the show tonight, but not going to happen. We haven't had Nokomis on for a while. But Mount Bigby's cream ale, I don't mind. It seems flat though, no?
Yep. Seemed to crack well, but it does seem flat, which is fair because it is.
To be fair,
What is this? 0552022. I don't know what all those numbers.
052202.
Well, it says
22?
2022 at the end, but 055. They need 4 digits at the start before 2022, in my mind.
There's
0552.
Yeah, but we had this has been in the fridge for like a month,
No.
2 months.
No.
3 months.
Yeah.
So there's no way it was 05. Because we're in 05.
Exactly.
Hmm.
That
Don't know what to tell you.
I think that's a best before.
Ooh.
So
Well, when I opened up my beer, it went
05 5, and then it's 2022.
Uh-oh.
We're
it
a week
overstay-
late. A week
did
late.
it overstay its welcome?
A week late on
Chris
its
is going to
best
be
before.
absolutely pissed at us.
It's not their best.
Josh,
It
you're
is
sexy.
it is best before this date, but it is not quite its best.
Huh.
That's how I see it.
Crazy.
That's
I don't
my
mind it, man.
opinion.
Like, I really don't mind this beer. I would love to try a fresh pint, maybe.
Okay, we got a half an hour. I got card money on the line.
Okay, where are you going with it? Let's make it quick.
Oh, I'm not really pushing this that
Shut
hard.
up.
But I was just making jokes. Oh man, I almost threw up on that one. Oh,
Came out your nose.
I helped it out a bit. Yeah, it did. A little bit came out my nose. I helped that out. This is one of our most burpiest episodes of recent.
Oh, yeah.
Mine for sure. I don't know about you.
So whatever Julia gets from Truth Beer and Consequences, has
You
to
multiply by
multiply
2.
Yeah.
The effort of us.
Right.
We try.
We do. I don't. You do. I hold my burps in. I don't
You know
why.
what? Honestly, you need to just multiply it by 4.
Me?
No, yeah, well, you need to multiply the burps by 4
Yours,
because it
yeah.
is it is just me.
So good.
Mm.
I'm gonna go 9-0.
Mm.
Don't have a player for you.
Andy Fantus.
83. I'm all right with that. You got a thought tonight?
I think a lot.
But do you have a deep thought?
God, I don't know. I've been so pissed off with people that I have to fucking work with.
Pissed off with new birds.
Pissed off with... Yeah,
Go on a rant.
this could be that shit.
Let's go on a rant. Okay, I'll play the jingle. It's not a deep thought. It's pissed off with Newbird.
Hello, this is Morgan Freeman,
It's not, though. It's Marco.
and you are about to experience deep thoughts from Newbert.
Where you at?
Clean the fuck up after yourselves. That's where it starts.
Okay.
I work in a shop
Uh-huh.
where we fix trucks.
Okay. Is this why you got grease on your forehead?
No, well, no, that was just my own doings.
Mm.
But when you work on a truck, you have to take out a tool to do that.
Okay.
But they don't get put away. There's benches, and that's where they all get left.
You would hate working with me.
And then the benches are just full of entire tools. But that's not always the problem. The problem is that the tools aren't always even just left on the bench. They're left in the most ridiculous places ever.
Yeah, you'd hate working with me.
And so when it comes to specialty tools or things that we have less of, I have to spend time looking for these tools. I would hate working with you.
You would hate working with me.
So when I find that 3/4 inch deep impact socket,
Deep.
finally,
Very deep.
if you are within throwing distance,
You're going to get it?
I'm throwing it at
You're
you.
going to throw that deep
At
at
you. You're going to get it deep. Deep.
Oh, my God. I have a tendency of
I
legitimate...
clean up enough after my own fucking kids at home. I don't need to have to clean up after fucking adults
Are you telling
at
me
work.
that when you're done with a tool, you'll put it away?
Yes, I am.
You definitely worked for a tool company at one point in your life.
Before I am done doing an entire job, like if I'm like putting things back together, I go, okay, I'm this far, won't need that one anymore. It goes away. And if it's like something dirty enough, like if the tool got oil or grease on it, I will wipe it off and put it away and then continue.
All right, we didn't do our ads tonight. Son of a bitch. My bad.
Left it till the end.
I did.
Splice it in.
Sorry. No, we'll put them in now.
You got magical
I do,
powers.
but it's so time consuming and shit.
Is it more time consuming than when we deal with 15-minute dropouts?
Yeah, that's. We didn't have one tonight. Knock on wood.
High five.
High five. Oh yeah, that's a back five. So our podcast is brought to you in part by Allure Boutique and Nail Salon in Swift Current. She does nails and waxing and so on and so forth. She's been awesome and got us all our international series as well as reached out to breweries.
She did not shave a Batman logo into my chest.
I did that. She did wax your butthole. Also,
that I think that is finally the first time it got brought up
Yeah.
on here. I got drunk and I said, fuck it.
Yeah, and you came out walking like you just rode a horse for 10 miles. Also, our main sponsor, BrewskiBlazers.com. Head over there for all your koozies or blazers, they call it. Needs.
Sweet koozies. That's the thing.
He's getting fucking great with his designs. They also have apparel. They have flags. They have a fucking t-shirt with a koozie as your front pocket. Can't go wrong there. Use code Newbert for 10% off checkout. Yeah, that's about all we got for you this week. Kitty Bitty's coming on next week, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you're just gonna
drop it.
You've had them for a while now.
I have. We have to get
so
rid
bad.
of them. Other than that, I do believe there's gonna be a brewery sending us beer in the next week or so that I'm very excited, and they're gonna be on the show. And they're from Ontario somewhere.
A neuter,
a
Ontario.
new brewery.
I'm working
and they
on
were
one here too.
so pumped to be able to send us beer and be on the show that this is going to be unreal because it's been all over the internet in Canada, this beer, because it resembles something else. I'm not going to really say any more than that. Yeah. That's all I got to say. What is... Until next week, stay crafty and
Long live
the beer.
very golem of you, right?